And I'm telling you, it was something else. Um, that was when I first met Michael Jackson face to face.
Okay, wow.
Was at Augusta at James Brown's funeral. And the guy that was he was a photographer here in Greenville. What's his name? He lived in Brewtown. He had this newspaper here. What's the name? Sal? The guy that had the newspaper here, and he died not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, he was one that hooked us up for the seating where everybody's supposed to sit.
Yeah.
He just died about 3 months, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's his name? He had a newspaper here. Bobo.
Okay.
Yeah. His name was Bobo. And everybody had seen me on television, but I never did see it. At the film. Because Harold B said, man, did I see that James Brown? I said, yeah. I said, me and Tanya all sit together. But see, Tanya wasn't supposed to be down there. She said she ain't going to be separated. She said she might well make her a seat because she going to sit down there.
Yeah, that's...
And then, you know, it was a good time. Then I met a lot of old guys that...
No, you good.
Some of the guys that was there at the funeral, they still was not affiliated with him at that particular time, but they would still come to the funeral.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And his brother looked just like him.
Really?
Yeah, the short, little short dude.
Who?
James Brown.
James Brown brother?
Mm-hmm. And that was it for that particular time. But before then, man, we was running from Alabama to Texas, Battle Creek, Michigan, then Detroit. Battle Creek was where I met Lou Wilson. That's when we started a group called the Daps. But the Daps actually were from Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
all of y'all met from there.
Yeah, but see, Kalamazoo from Battle Creek only about 30 miles apart, like Greenville and Spartanburg.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Not about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then after I came back here that last time, I had to hang it up, because man, a lot of them guys that was out there, they went to Ivy Johnson went to California. He was the one that helped write "When You're Alone."
Oh, okay.
Then, if you look on the record, it says Smith and Johnson.
Yeah.
We wrote that song, and he went to L.A. to get with another group. I ain't heard from him since then.
Oh man.
And Michael Renfro, he was one of the leaders, and he made it pretty big. But a lot of the guys that was we went to Daps still live in Battle Creek.
Oh, okay.
Because Lou Wilson's daughter moved here, and I didn't know it. I was at church, and she said, somebody asked her where she was from, and she said Battle Creek. And I heard her, I said, didn't you say you was from Battle Creek? She said, yeah. I said, I used to live in Battle Creek. She said, you might know my dad. I said, what's his name? She said, Lou Wilson. I said, girl,
So she moved to Greenville?
She moved to Greenville.
South Carolina? Okay.
And she died this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
In fact, we didn't know she had that.
We didn't know she had
Oh,
that.
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I said, small world. You never know when you're going to run into somebody again.
Yeah.
You know,
That's very, very true.
Coming through.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea I was going to meet her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I was almost like a father to her because I met when she was born.
Yeah.
You know, and her mama's still living. Blanche was the mama, and we had so much fun in Battle Creek. Neither one had no regular job.
Yeah.
Except me and Lou, we worked at the Veteran Hospital, and the rest of the guys just living on what we make on performance.
Yeah.
And we did a show with Hank Bell and the Midnighters in Battle Creek. We turned it out. We turned it out there, man. And it was a little smaller place, but Hank Ballard was still living in Detroit. That's where they started from.
Okay.
And then they left Detroit and moved to Atlanta. And then finally they just faded out. Man, but that was the main groups back then was Hank Ballard and the Midnighters, Jackie Wilson. Because we used to sing at the Palms in Holliday. If you could book a job at the Palms in Holliday, Florida, that's a week's gig. Shoot, man, you talking about like $45,000.
Oh wow.
You know, for the whole group.
Yeah. Oh wow.
But that was money back. But now you could. That ain't no money now.
Yeah. Now they'll laugh at
you.
you.
Make $25,000 a piece now.
So how long were you and the Daps together?
About a year and a half.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I left Battle Creek and I moved back to Miami.
Do y'all got any other songs that?
That was the only one that was. We had plenty of songs, but that one was a hit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was a group called the Hilltops.
Yeah.
Bought the rights. Bought permission to do that song, and they only paid like $21.
$21?
$21.
Oh wow.
And the song didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
That was them.
Yeah.
Let's see, but you just can't beat the real black singers back then because you sing according to your culture. You can't, I look like crazy when they're trying to sing Aretha Franklin song because that's not me. We got to try to sing Justin Timberlake songs,
Yeah, I can't picture you singing one of his songs.
That's not our culture.
Right. Yeah.
We can't. No, you can't do no thing like that.
It was soulful music. That's what I like about it.
We used to come through here and you can't come this close to home and not visit home.
Right.
I was a celebrity.
I bet you was.
When I come home, that's just.
Yeah.
And then I decided to settle down. Go back to school. Then came out to be a hard-working man. I didn't know what an 8-hour job looked like.
Until, what was your first job?
Back to the old job, the S&S cafeteria as a waiter.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then when did you become a police officer?
I became a police officer. I got out of degree with Tech. And it was back in 68 or 69.
Okay. What made you want to do that?
I always wanted to be a police officer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I figured you kick somebody's butt and get away with it. No, I just kidding. But I used to see it. See, back when I was a police officer, there was none of us police officers, about one or two.
Right.
In the whole city.
Yeah.
And the other guys used to treat us so bad. And I said, I want to become a police officer to show them what the police is all about. Because that's what I studied in criminal justice.
Yeah.
And it was none of that stuff they was doing here in the street.
Yeah.
You're supposed to treat people with respect. And you was wondering why they get their ass beat so much. Because the way they approach people.
Yeah.
And they was teaching us in the academy, what to do when somebody get rowdy with you. But they didn't tell you what to do to keep from them getting rowdy.
Right.
If you approach somebody with respect, you'll get respect.
Right.
But you can't walk up and pull up on your gun. Get out of that damn car.
Yeah.
You can't.
So back then it was more frowned upon for black police officers. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when I came on, we had to work the white neighborhood. The black neighborhood. We couldn't. If we go in the white neighborhood, somebody go wrong. If you don't have a black or white officer in the car, it started out black and white.
Yeah.
They didn't have enough blacks to put that in every car. So most of the cars they had partners was both of them was a white guy.
Yeah.
And then we came on. It started with about 4 of us, and it was black and white then. It was 4 cars.
Yeah.
And then I always wanted to ride by myself because the partners I was riding with, I used to see how they used to act, and I would try to smooth it down.
Yeah.
With the brothers, because they looking for you as their savior.
Right.
Especially black, you go on the southern side.
Yeah.
And you go into a place, and the white guy be treating them so rough. They look at me like I'm supposed to save them.
Yeah.
I'm their savior.
Yeah.
And it wasn't too much I could do if I wanted to keep my job.
Right.
But I used to tell them they ain't gonna get better. But I would stop all this roughness by me being there.
Yeah.
Because anything that I saw that didn't go, I would write it up.
Oh, okay.
But they say,
you weren't scared they was gonna retaliate?
That's what I'm talking about. The guy was telling me, he said, man, they're gonna get you. I said, well, my daddy taught me the thing that you're scared of, you get rid of it. I'm scared of rats. I see one, I kill it. I'm scared of snakes. I see one, I kill it. If I'm scared of you, you in danger.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm gonna do away with you.
Right.
and I tried to explain that to them.
Right.
That I'm not afraid. I was doing a report one time. They got a house that probably nice. It's down before you get to the J.R. Man High School.
Oh yeah.
It was a place we used to call it the barn. And I used to go there and do a report because it was real quiet, and I could concentrate. This guy sneaked upon me and put his car right to I had the window down, right to my back of my head, said, boo, I could have blown your brains out. I got so mad, I was going to kill him.
Oh, wow.
And he's running to his car. I'm just playing with you. I'm just I said, I don't play. He tried to get me fired.
Yeah.
Because I pointed a firearm at him.
Right.
I would just only point. If he hadn't got behind the car, I was going to squeeze one off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, for pulling a stunt like that, yeah.
And then from then on, I guess they had me listed as crazy. so none of them bought. They didn't play them jokes with it like on me.
But
because that's what I don't play.
So
with
nothing
fire.
happened to him though.
Not then, but I said about.
Yeah.
Got him fired.
Good.
With a prostitute.
Yeah.
I had prostitutes that would work with me, and so, because I would let them work.
Yeah.
So I told them what I had to do to this guy, and we was gonna be out in Cleveland Park, and for her to approach him.
Yeah.
So it worked, and then he called me over. He said, "Hey man, so you cover for me? I'm gonna go down to the same place I was doing my report. That's where we found all kind of people doing everything down in that park."
Yeah.
I said, okay. And then I called my lieutenant and told him what was going on. And for them to give me a call on the other side of town. So they gave me a fake call to the hotel on Pelham Street. They tore it down now. And as I was going there,